Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise. Today is Sunday, and I am starting another week of dinners that I'll be making for my husband and myself. Tonight, I am making turkey noodle soup. In here, I have 1/3 cup of butter that I have melted, and I added about a whole small onion, about 3/4 of a cup of chopped carrots, and about a 1/2 cup of celery that I took out of the freezer. And now I'm going to cook this for a few minutes to get them softened up. Okay, these have been cooking for a few minutes now. So I am going to put in 1/3 cup of flour. I'm going to mix that around, let that raw flour taste cook out. This is going to be a perfect day for soup because boy is it cool out there. Chilly is more like the word. That wind is really blowing. Cuts right through you. Okay. Now I'm going to add 1 quart of my chicken broth. Smells pretty good. And by 1 quart, I mean 2 pints. Get that mixed together good so you don't get any clumps of flour. Okay, I'm going to add the other pint. And here I have a 1/2 cup of half and half and a 1/2 cup of milk. I'm going to pour that in. I'm going to let this cook for a few minutes to start thickening up. Okay, this is starting to thicken up. Here I have 1 cup of fettuccine noodles, or no, these are linguine, and I just broke them into pieces. And I'm going to pour them in. And I'm going to cook this now until these pastas are al dente. Okay, our noodles have reached the al dente state. So now I'm going to add a couple cups worth of cooked turkey. I'm just going to do the rest of this bag. And I'm going to add a 1.5 cups of sharp shredded cheddar cheese. That should be good. Now this turkey has to warm up and the cheese has to melt, and then we can dish up. All right, our soup is done. Creamy turkey noodle. I don't think I've made this recipe before. So when we get done eating, I'll come back and let you know what we thought of it. There it is, creamy turkey noodle soup. It's what's for dinner tonight. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, you guys, I'm reporting back to you that this soup was really good. Nice and creamy, thick. It was really good, and I'll be sure to have it linked for you below in the description box. And here is our leftover Thursday dinner. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Monday. Tonight for dinner, we are having a freezer meal that I done up a couple months ago. We are having turkey, broccoli, and rice casserole. It was in the 350-degree oven for 45 minutes. And we're also having an apple. Easy and delicious. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Tuesday. Tonight for dinner, we are having a breakfast burrito that I prepared over the weekend and took out of the freezer, reheated it in the microwave, and we're going to have grapes. Super delicious. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Wednesday. Tonight for dinner, I am heating up some leftover pork roast that I took out of the freezer. I made this in the crock pot several weeks ago. Taking my meat masher after it to break it up a little bit better. You know, Sophie wants some meat. I'm going to put in the last of this chopped onion here. And I have some chopped green pepper. I'm just going to get this heated up, and then I'm going to put some hamburger buns, probably in the toaster. Get some Velveeta cheese out for on here. So I will bring you back when we plate up. Okay, our barbecued pork is hot. I put a couple buns in the toaster just because they've been in the freezer. I am going to put some Velveeta cheese on here. And we're going to have carrot and celery sticks with ranch dressing. And there you have it, dinner tonight. Barbecued pork sandwich on a toasted bun with Velveeta cheese. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Thursday. Tonight we are having leftover creamy turkey noodle soup that I made Sunday night. And we're going to have some more grapes. Convenient and delicious. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Friday. Tonight for dinner, I am making a chicken and wild rice casserole. Here I have a half a cup of wild rice that I have rinsed off. And to that, I'm going to add a pint of my chicken broth. Wild rice has to cook for 45 minutes to an hour. So you need more liquid in it. So I am going to get this cooking. Once it comes to a boil, I will put the lid on and turn it down and let it simmer. So I'll bring you back when I move on to the next step. Okay, it is time to get going on making our casserole now. I need to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. The rice is done. I'm just going to leave it sit here, Here I am melting a half a cup of butter. And I need to add 1 small chopped onion, which I'm taking out of the freezer, already chopped. We'll call that a small onion. I'm going to saute this for a few minutes. Okay, my onions are looking good. Now I'm going to add half a cup of flour. I'm going to cook this up for a minute or so, get that raw flour taste cooked out. Okay, now I need 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Pour this in. There we go, that's about 1.5 cups. I'm going to stir this until it thickens. And that did not take long at all. Now I need 1.5 cups of half and half, but I have heavy whipping cream here, so I have a couple tablespoons of water in here. I'm going to add it up to the 1.5 cup mark. Pour that in. Get that all stirred up good. Okay, that's looking really good. Now I need 3 cups of cooked chicken. I'm just going to use what's in here. This is my home canned chicken. It smells really good. Let's see. Oh, here I have a can of water chestnuts that I have drained. Add them to the pot. And my chicken. Recipe calls for mushrooms, but we don't do mushrooms. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And I need some parsley. About a teaspoon. Now we're gonna put the rice in here. And give this a good stir. The oven is ready. And I am just gonna, this pan is oven proof, so I'm just gonna put it in like this. And that'll go in until everything is hot and bubbly, about 20 minutes. So I will bring you back when we plate up. Okay, our chicken and wild rice hot dish is done. It's all nice and hot and bubbly. And I forgot I had about a half a cup of chopped almonds on the counter behind me. So I sprinkled them on after I had already put it in the oven. So there's almonds on top here. Chicken and wild rice hot dish. And we're going to eat these grapes again, and hopefully we'll get these finished off since I just got some new ones today. There it is. That is our delicious dinner tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Saturday. Tonight for dinner, I am making a crescent dough sheet ham and cheese sandwich. I need to preheat my oven to 375 degrees. Let's see. And I'm going to roll it out here. Okay, well. All right, now I have some Black Forest ham. I'm going to get a paper towel to get some moisture off of this ham because it was in the freezer. And I don't want our crescent roll to be soggy. Okay, I'm just gonna pile a bunch of these on here. And I'm gonna sprinkle some chopped onion. And some green pepper. And I'm going to use Velveeta cheese because Velveeta cheese makes the best grilled cheese sandwich, so. Okay, I'm going to fold this crescent up and over. And see about sealing it off. Here I have about 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to add a little bit of Dijon mustard. And a little bit of the W sauce. Shake it up, get all that flavoring off the bottom. A few drops of that. Put a little sprinkle of garlic powder in here. Mix this up. Put this sauce on here. Oh yeah, I forgot I had some minced garlic in the butter that I had in the fridge. So there's a little bit of minced garlic in here too. All right. And since I have them, I'm going to sprinkle some sesame seeds on here. Okay, this is going to go in the 375-degree oven for 12 to 15 minutes. As soon as that crescent dough is done. So I'll bring you back when we plate up. All right, our dinner is done. It was in for 11 minutes. Look at that. I think the easiest way to do this is with a pizza cutter. Oh, here it is. Ham and cheese, ham and cheese, onion and green pepper in a crescent roll sheet. And we're going to have some of my homemade applesauce again tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.